Well, hello there again. This refers to assignments 6 and 7. First thing I'd like to do is, I got my Mets shirt on. And for those of you who are rooting for LA, that's okay too. You know, we all have our own favorites. I'd like to thank those of you who came to the library orientation class on Monday evening. It was really nice. It would be nice if there was more there, but hey, I'm doing the best I can to give you all you need to get through this thing. If you weren't able to come, there is plenty of material in course materials for the research paper, course materials on essay, the step-by-step book, and the library link. They have a whole explanation of the paper and all of the things you need to do to write it. So you should be able to do it. If you have difficulties, I have an email and I've pretty much cleaned up the mess I have left from my computer blowing up. It's pieces of it are still sitting on the desk, and uh, yeah, I can show you. No, I can't. It's here. Trust me. All I have to do is put it back together. Uh, I will never take anything for free again. Windows 10 was a total disaster. We're now back in Windows 8.1, and I'm a little bit happier about it. Okay, so you have assignments 5 and 6. They should be coming back. The SSAS for your research story and your thesis. Again, if you have any questions, don't forget to email me, jharvey101e@cox.net. I will answer you. If I missed anybody, if you did send an email to that address and didn't get a response, send it again. God knows where it ended up, but there is a deep hole in space where um, all of the lost email messages go, and yours might have ended up there. And the one I returned to you, if I answered you and it never got there, the same thing. Hopefully everything is squared away now and none of this will happen again. All right. One of the main reasons I'm talking to you today is that you have a paper due today. And I'd like you to listen closely. All I'm doing is repeating the email I sent out, I think on Friday. All right, I'm going to read it. Makes it easier than trying to remember it. So bear with me. Please notice that you have a major assignment due Monday. That's today. Please remember that the purpose of this class is to get you to write persuasive essays that are supported by research. This is a critical skill for most occupations that emerge from college degrees. These essays form the basis for the grade you get in this class. Students do not usually fail classes like this by bombing a test. They fail because they do not submit a satisfactory piece of writing. A poor submission can be fixed. There is no fix for a paper that is never submitted. Please try to keep that in mind. Do the work, you'll pass the class. And the hardest thing about submitting a paper is getting started. And I think you found that out. I found that out many years ago. It really isn't that hard to get started if you have some organization. And here's a hint. Your path to submitting a paper. 1. Set aside some time to complete the project. It can be split. I have been working for weeks on trying to get this computer back. And I've had to go back at it, stop, go back, stop, go back, remember where I was, make little notes and all of that. That's what you have to do sometimes with a paper. And keep listening because I have something special to offer you at the end of this little monologue here. You'll hear something special, and I hope you'll like it and be interested in it. As a matter of fact, I know you will. All right, take out the book or look for it on the internet and read the story from beginning to end. Take notes. Think about things. This story about the star, it's very deep, and it penetrates our culture, our religion, our philosophy, many things. And hopefully it's something that makes you think about it, think about life, think about what we believe, thinking about just about everything, and coming up with a response to it so you can begin to figure out, what do you think about? What do you think? How do you feel? That's what I'm interested in. Now, how do you do that? Well, you take a look and see what others have said about the story. If you showed up at the library on Monday, you found out a little bit about master plots. It's a good place to look. It's available to you. Just go to the library link. You can find it. And I'm sure there's something about it in the paper, in the library. You can Google it. You can look at the author's name in Wikipedia. You can do whatever you want to get information. Just don't plagiarize. If you get information from someone, don't copy it and put it in the paper. You're going to get caught, right? This turnitin.com is magic. I'm telling you, it works. I mean, I used to be pretty good at catching plagiarizers, but Turnitin's even better. All right. What do you want to say about the story? That's a big thing. That's your thesis, what you want to say about the story. How do you want to support your thesis? Those are your supporting details. Combine your thesis and your details. There's your outline. Paragraph 1, introduction, thesis. Paragraph 2, your first leg of support. Paragraph 3, your second leg of support. Paragraph 4, your third leg of support. Paragraph 5, your conclusion. After you're done, you're not done. Proofread, proofread, proofread. Prepare and submit your final draft. Isn't it easy, isn't it? I didn't even read my own stuff right. You can do this. Now, listen up closely. If you get it in on time, that's like by midnight tonight, I'll give you 5 extra points added right on to the score of the paper. And in addition, for those of you who can't get it in, those of you who are really struggling and everything else and want to watch the ball game tonight, I will not deduct points from any paper turned in by Friday, October 16th. All right? If you have it done, turn it in. But I will not begin deducting points until Friday midnight. All right? I think that's giving you a fair deal. Anything turned in after that will have at least 10 points deducted. You don't want that to happen, but still turn it in. 10 points deducted is a lot better than getting no points for the whole essay. And remember, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I want you to pass this class. Make me happy. Make yourself happy. All right? Thank you very much. And I'm signing off. Bye.